Hey everyone. So the two companies I chose to compare and contrast for my project are Ford and Starbucks. So the first question is to compare and contrast the value discipline each company adheres to. So Ford is using the customer intimacy strategy as the best value discipline. The company believes in meeting constantly changing customer and business demands through innovation. The automaker relies on its employees to develop new insights and convert them into improved processes, products, and services. Customers look at Ford products due to two main reasons. First, they're impressed with the quality, which is evident with every product that you've seen. And then, secondly, they like the entire lineup once they get involved with it. Starbucks has product leadership strategy, and they're constantly launching new products like those colorful drinks that you see in the picture, new bags to keep coffee fresh all the time. Um, and to elaborate more, they make products with other companies, and they form a lot of partnerships, such as the one with Pepsi. It took them a while, but they eventually got that Frappuccino in the glass bottle, which was a huge breakthrough in the market. Next, we're going to look at the primary customers of each based on market segmentation variables. So Ford uses a mix of psychographic, demographic, and geographic segmentation variables, like most other auto industries, to cater to the changing needs of customers of the industry. They use different strategies. So positioning where the products or services stand in the mind of the consumers and growing the image that's built in their mind when they hear the brand name is kind of what they're going for. Ford uses a value-based positioning strategy to create an emotional and inspirational touch with the customers. Their average age is around 45, but recently have been putting a lot of attention on the millennial generation, mainly because they have a lot of car purchases left in their life. Starbucks, they use the mono segment positioning. They target premium customer segments or individuals who are willing to go that extra mile and pay that extra dollar for the look of the coffee and the quality of it. The demographic for Starbucks is between 25 and 40 with high incomes. And then the second demographic that they target is 18 to 24-year-olds that belong to a little bit wealthier families. Next, we're going to look at how each company builds relationships and loyalty with external customers. So making sure customers regularly visit a dealership is critically important to making profits, and they both ensure a steady supply of customers for fixed operations and a way to enable future vehicle sales through just building relationships. Um, so, for example, Ford creates the Owner Advantage Rewards program through its dealerships that provide an immediate $10 enrollment bonus and 5% credit per dollar spent in service towards their future work. So, Ford's program is also good for all vehicles in a household, going by that. So, Starbucks implements the value discipline called customer intimacy. Um, the first priority is to build a brand with people, not just the customers, which makes Starbucks have excellent employee culture and makes their relationship with the customers a lot better. Employees are friendly, kind, make a good impression, like writing their name on the drink, and sometimes at some places, if you go there a lot, they'll know who you are and just make your drink before you even get there without even having to ask. Next, how each company uses AI or big data to market. So Ford is currently, when I was researching it, harvesting data from millions of cars they have on the road right now with the new technology. They'll also be looking at ways they can improve their infrastructure around the vehicles, for future design and to make cars safer. Starbucks, their reward program is actually the biggest AI thing that they do. It literally changed the game, I guess, for like cafes and coffee shops with their mobile app. Just being able to um, download your order, have like your cards loaded on there already, and it has all your information about your previous orders, so it's very easy. You could do it right before work or if you're in a hurry. Um, Currently, they have 17 million people using the app, and 13 million are actually using the rewards program too. So that's pretty big numbers. Uh, right now we're going to look at Ford's digital transformation. Um, Ford knows there's four trends coming, and they'd rather be ahead of the game than trying to catch up. Those trends are more people are moving to cities. It's leading to increased urbanization, a growing global middle class with more people needing that mobility, and then rising pollution, leading to decreased health quality. Um, Changing consumer priorities are always what you want to look out for, especially in the auto industry. Ford's going to invest 11 billion in corporate restructuring just to digitally transform itself and to try to hopefully get ahead of the curve. And they're hoping that this investment will pay off by around 2030. Next, we're looking at Starbucks' digital transformation. In 2011, like I said before, they launched their app that served both as digital payment platform as well as customer loyalty. Um, just by loading the value on a digital card within the app, customers are able to use their phones to make payments in stores rather than just bringing a wallet. The purchase translate right into the loyalty points, which you can earn a bunch of free products over time. By enabling tipping and receipts on the app, they create an even more frictionless experience that reduces costs for the company, and it just makes it very, very easy for the customer. Next, we're going to look at the ability to organize for digital maturity as it relates to their organizational culture. So, digitalization and a number of other trends are moving towards the automotive industry. They focus on satisfying the future demands of customers and then using an agile approach to design, test, and refine the products. A thing that they implemented was the agile development. Like I said before, that makes it easier and helps for reusable software platforms and designs to give them an advantage over other competitors that are just continually trying to isolate the problem and then fix it. Starbucks, they made organization change its top priority when they digitally transformed. What they did, they brought key customer-facing initiatives to boost customer loyalty and growth. And by bringing these um, responsibilities, I guess, together, they strengthened their digital unit and had a whole new digital leadership team to try to take over for that. Next, the view and use of analytics to make personnel decisions. I think we see this a lot nowadays. Just about everywhere is using some sort of analytics to help them make decisions. Just there's so much time and so many people applying for jobs and things like that that it's almost necessary to have that implemented in your system. So for Ford, they use the Global Data Insights and Analytics unit. It's just a huge team. It's involved in all those departments: human resources, manufacturing, research and development, warranty, supply chain, and accounting. It can like you can see, it can quickly plan and respond with appropriate strategies instead of being reactive. And then Starbucks is an example also of a company that uses big data to influence their decisions, such as where to make a store, who to hire, what area, the demographics, etc. And then the key learning points I found from this project were: number one is to build a relationship with your customers. Ford has done a great job in the last 5 years marketing to the millennial generation, and then Starbucks as well has done a great job fostering those relationships too that they have built. Number two is adapt quickly. There's a lot of moving parts and changing things in business, so you have to be able to adapt quickly to not get left behind. And that kind of goes hand in hand with my last point, trying to stay ahead of the curve. Um, Ford knew different trends were coming. Starbucks knows it's always changing business. So that's another big point, to try to stay ahead of the curve and be ahead of the game. Thank you.